Welcome to the Haters Ball. Woo-hoo. That is Sweat Equity podcast and streaming show. Well, this is a special episode where we're going to go over how we got ripped on by radio legend Bubba the Love Sponge and his crew.
It's the best thing ever.
It's going to hurt real bad. Before we get into that, Eric Redinger, I'm Ross Smith. Listen to us on Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, app, whatever those things are.
Jesus,
Spotify.
You're already flapped up.
Wowzer!
Woo.
Hashtag GirthyROI, hashtag 69B2B, hashtag Sweat Equity. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, or you can just, you want to help the show out? Venmo us directly.
Give me money.
Eric-Redinger at...
Money me.
At Eric-Redinger.
Money now.
At Lawsmith34. We're going to be some
me a money needing a lot now.
If it's not clear, just give us money.
Yeah, just send us money. Screw it. Or maybe you need some help with ExpressVPN with some anonymized web traffic. You want to get 3 months off an annual subscription there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try expressvpn.com/sweat. Get you 3 months free off an annual subscription. You know, we always make that joke. If I die, Eric, you gotta delete my history, man.
Oh yeah, samesies.
Well, we don't have to have that if you use a VPN. Try ExpressVPN, expressvpn.com/sweat. Get 3 months free off an annual subscription. Grasshopper, try grasshopper.com/sweat. Get you $75 off an annual plan. That's trygrasshopper.com/sweat. Business phone line, scalable business phone line. Don't have a Google Voice number. Don't be a jabroni. Get with it. You want your side hustle to be legit? Don't have it go to your cell phone and you just go, hello, who dis?
Who dis that?
Try grasshopper.com/sweat. 75 bones off an annual plan. You ain't getting that discount anywhere else. And Warby Parker, warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. Eyeglassware, sunglassware, prescription. You type it in on Warby Parker. They send you 5 pairs to try on. You get laughed at home because your head is misshaped like everybody's.
Right. I got
and they go, that's the best of the worst. So you take that, you send 5 back, you can get 5 more. warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. Don't get ripped off by big eyewear. Lens crafters, your eye insurance.
Crooks.
All that shit is garbage, man. One company owns 97% of the market. Yeah. Warby Parker is the disruptor in the game of eyeglassware. It looks good too, man. You want to look Mad Men sharp? Remember when that was coming back from the show?
I remember that in the 50s.
No, but they brought it back. It looks slick. warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. 5 free pairs to try on at home. This is gonna be a rough episode. We're gonna audit the audit.
You think so? You think it's gonna be that bad?
I don't know. It's not gonna feel good.
Oh, you ready to go then?
We're ready to go. Let's get a hottie toddy.
Oh, God.
Let's get right into it.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity. Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
Whew.
Feeling good? Feel good?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see.
Well, I've got my nicotine gum in.
Oh, good for you.
I don't smoke. I don't have any nicotine habit, but I was like, I heard nicotine's gum's good for you. Just getting a little jolt.
I heard nicotine is gum. And
I think I'm tripping over my words because of this.
Yeah, you're a bit dumb today.
I'm hyped up.
Nicotine dumb.
I'm a little hyped up.
Yeah.
For things not related to the show, just hyped up.
Oh.
Had some meetings, had a call right before this.
Oh, a lot of big meetings.
Big meetings. I'm a big, important businessman. I'm an oil man.
What?
I drink your milkshake.
What?
I drink it up.
What?
All right. That's my Daniel Day-Lewis. Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
That's a good segue, actually. Yeah.
Why? Did I do?
No, that's.
Did they rip an impression?
No, that's the same fail noise Bubba uses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Bubba the Love Sponge, for those uninitiated out of the Tampa Bay area, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, you know him as like pretty much a shock jock radio legend.
Even not in Tampa, man.
No, he's been in a lot of markets, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like primarily everybody knows him here, whether they listen to him or not. He was on the biggest station forever growing up here. I'm 36, you're 37 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so pretty much since I can remember radio, I've kind of made him synonymous with that. So not to fanboy out because they're going to rip us a new one. And I
still fanboy.
I have yet to listen to the whole thing.
We're not going to listen to the whole thing.
Well, I listened to 3 minutes and I was like, I got it. And once you texted, you hit me, you slapped me right as I was listening to it. And I was like, oh, we should just go over this on air and just go over all the hates.
Yeah, that was your idea.
We had that was your idea, was it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
3 weeks.
You slacked me about it.
I don't even know how the best way to do this.
So we had Anna Hummel.
It's playing right now.
Show is based out of Tampa, Florida, and they got these two dudes on here. Well, before we break this down,
so
that's where I was like, "Whew, this is fun."
It's fun to be
like
able
10-year-old me is like pumped,
right?
Even if you get roasted,
dude, I don't even give a shit anything. I mean, I was like,
we're dead on the inside. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's all good, baby.
There's a bit of controversy within this show.
Well,
within their world.
Well, so as I kind of let it play in the background, they launch into us.
Before we break.
They want to geek it down a bit. Should we talk over it?
Segment that Anna
it's
was
just
on, which I think
we have not
video
really gone through this and like marked it out to the point where it's like, oh, at this point we want to talk about this and all that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
He's going to go through some ads too at the beginning.
Yeah, but you can hear, and I don't have a good way to do that because the funny thing is the first thing they do is make fun of our production.
Right, which is fun.
And now I'm sitting here going, how am I gonna fucking do this?
I mean, I guess you're right on that.
Test it.
This is the Bubba Army
Yeah,
Podcast.
you gotta geek it through a little bit. We're not look, we're doing this just the two of us. It's not, and let's face it, you're doing the majority of the work.
Yeah, no shit.
On the production side.
Yeah.
So we had their lady mic on, their fourth mic on, Anna, who is, the POV of female perspective. She's a friend of mine, so I thought.
I know, man. I thought we were fun.
She came on like 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, whatever, and they want to pry into her relationship history. Her and I went out on a couple dates, met through Bumble, yada yada yada.
Right.
Not that interesting, honestly.
Yeah. Other than,
but when
do you want to make out?
Yeah.
Other than that, Law said that to her.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a sloppy move.
Funny. It's who gives a shit.
It works like 10% of the time when you go out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Her recanting of the story, I don't really think that's how it went down, but that's what's interesting about kind of perspectives. Like, it is that thing, no matter what I think the truth was, right? If anything recanted, I know it's wrong.
Right.
And same, it's that thing of like, she said, he said, it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, and I know you're worried about the Me Too stuff.
No, I am.
I declare it is time for me to ask you to make out.
Yeah, I
talk to my lawyer.
I'd rather ask maybe than try to feel it out. Now you got to remember, this was fresh off separation. This was January 2019. So this is a long time ago.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that long ago.
The first time we hung out was Super Bowl after the Super Bowl Rams Patriots. We have met before. She claims we didn't. We met when she was on our friend Johnny B's podcast,
She said.
Local radio station. She didn't talk, I don't think. I think I came on as a guest, and she was not on the mic, or hot on the mic at least.
Okay.
But I definitely met her before we met in person, which she says we didn't. Yeah. I just like that this is a fun. So what we did right before this podcast is they chewed on us yesterday morning.
Yeah, on the Bubba Army podcast,
which huge Twitch following, huge following. One of those things where it's a huge following in this lane that no one brought it up to me. Not to trash them, but I'm just saying. Usually 1-2 friends. Like we were on Two Bears One Cave when Bert called us. I probably had 30 people hit me up.
Yeah.
And that was just my voice, right? What's going on?
Yeah. This one actually has some teeth.
This one has
a little bit of fun stuff to it.
And we're probably adding a little kerosene to it.
Oh.
But so here's the background.
Not worth it. The money's not there.
So
what do these places get? Like $50
so
an
hour? They're talking about renting out studios and stuff.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, this is in my house. the studio's my house. This is my guest bedroom, kind of. But this is not us renting something out or renting it out to other people, although we did try to do that. I'm wondering where they were pulling all that. I guess they were just on the old website.
I didn't make it this far.
Well, you didn't make it 4 minutes in?
No.
God, you're weak.
Well, it's like, we're going to go over it here. I'd rather have fresh eyes on it.
Oh, really?
Fresh ears.
Well, then we got to do all this, and I got to pot it up and down.
Just have a constant rotation of humanity that wanted to do podcasts.
I mean, there's not enough.
There's 900 million podcasts in the world.
I mean, just having one or two maybe.
Well,
like
so
just having an extra room somewhere.
So we're in your guest room doing this. We were in an office about a year ago, and previously before that for the 3 years prior.
They're starting to talk about this business idea they have about running podcasts through that we were doing. It's just like, well, that's what we were doing.
We can help them with that.
But then some jackass didn't pay the rent. And
that'd be me.
Yeah.
I let my personal problems get in the way. Hey, failure is part of entrepreneurship. That's for sure.
Oh, sorry, got it turned down. But
entrepreneurship is not without failure, and you learn from failure. I let a lot of my personal shit get in the way. I've talked about it on this show, and I was depressed and just fucked up. And still kind of getting out of it, still mostly out of it. But it's one of those things that, for what it is, hey, they thought it was a studio.
I guess. I mean,
I'm going to try to be like I'm going to be like my mom about this and just be very optimistic and look at you guys look good.
Sure. I guess we should just kind of break down what's going on. So, like, basically, they found out that Anna did our podcast, and then they dove deeper to find out
by your SEO doing, right?
Yeah,
we put their name in the headline for a reason.
Yeah, or they were Googling Anna,
or that. Yeah, they're probably doing that.
So, either way, it doesn't matter.
I think actually the latter. Now that I think about it.
So they came across it, and they found out that you guys had dated.
Yeah, we went on 2 dates.
Yeah. And then they found out that I asked her out.
They listened to the podcast.
Right. But they found out that I asked her out after that.
Yeah.
And then they hit us up to come on the show to try and pit us against one another.
And the timelines don't really match because you didn't even know it was like a year and a half ago.
Right.
I just wanted to get
sorry, it's me.
Now, Anna, this is
now we're talking.
This is the Sweat Equity show that you were on, or podcast.
Yeah, I was asked by one of the guys to do it. So.
And it says,
"Is that all I am?"
It's show number 255, and it's how to fail upwards in radio with Bubba the Love Sponge's Anna Hummel.
They were trying to put me over.
And I appreciate that, and I appreciate them promoting the brand.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with them. I have a problem with you.
Anna goes, how do you find this?
I didn't hear that. Yeah, I definitely didn't hear that.
Well, it sure doesn't seem that way. But
up very easily.
Yeah, Anna. Now,
it's hidden.
Now, I will tell you this, man.
I'm sweaty.
It does. Now, is this their most watched video?
I have no clue.
I think it is. See if you can look for that.
How many views does it have?
You can sort their channel by views.
How many views does it have?
Don't be modest, Anna.
I'm curious.
So you can pot it down. They basically make fun of our YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's all good. We don't really the YouTube for the record. Everything embedded on our websites through Vimeo. It's an audio podcast. That's what we're primarily focused on.
We don't
give a shit about the YouTube.
We got the small, but I'll extrapolate it out.
Sure,
Let's look at. I can use Bubba as an example. Huge Twitch following. Like this whole other world I don't even know about. I just signed in today to get in their live chat because they were talking about us this morning.
It's about me.
Well, I was just like, let me check this out. We've been talking about we need to get on Twitch or check this out or at least look into it.
I had set it up a while ago.
Look, you're doing a lot. You're spinning a lot of plates, so it's not like you're not. I need to carry my weight, but it's that thing of like, let's check out. People don't know how big they have a huge following over here, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people wouldn't know.
Well, it goes back to you being like, nobody really hit us up from this, where it was like, hey, I heard you on Bubba.
Yeah, that's a good indication.
It's not so much that it's
quite a social butterfly, I would say.
People would say the audience isn't necessarily that, and the audience is over here. Now,
but the Bubba Army is strong.
They do touch on the gay angle that we push pretty hard.
I'll hold your hand through this. We think
can't
it's
even
funny.
see hands slapping at each other. That's fine. We lean into that.
That's fine.
We're not gay, but
I wish.
God, we'd have so much.
I wish I was. Life would be a lot
so
easier.
much less heartache.
Fucking play Sega. and just go at it.
Sega and just banging all day, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Bro.
You lost in NHL 93. You're a bottom.
Yeah. For the record, the Twitch followers on Bubba's show did think I was the one giving it to you, for the record.
That's fine.
Just
I'm a power
saying.
bottom. They don't know what kind of ass I've got.
That's true. You do have
and
all the power.
my old gays tell me that's where the real, like, if you're really gay, like, you power from the bottom.
Yeah. Well, if you're really gay, you're taking it.
Yeah, but you really control it.
I don't know. No, you can be gay. And, I don't know. I can't speak
It's a misnomer.
for that.
Yeah. Anyway, what are they getting to now?
So now they're playing an old episode of ours.
Oh, really?
You hear the music.
Podcasting. Get to it.
It's
yeah.
not even the. And I was, as soon as they started, I was like, I'm probably not even on this one. But I am. But
first one?
It was like an old one, dude. Like, you heard the music where it's just like. And then Bubba shits on Law and his skills on the mic.
Oh,
saying,
no.
like, yeah.
God Almighty, this is Sweat
Oh,
Equity
yeah, man.
podcast. A little low tone, a little chill today.
Here you go.
Not me.
Amped up. All right.
The bad words.
I thought we were going, NPR style. Terry Gross.
Oh, my bad.
A little chill. A little sleepy time.
This is like the third time.
Sleepy time is right.
Dude, I got really dad mad on Friday, but I'm not even embarrassed by it. It's just this Mevo camera is sweet, but we have some other guys that are using our conference room.
Goddamn.
/ studio.
Mumble mouth everywhere.
I do another podcast called Triple Option on Sunday mornings for college football.
Man.
Oh.
Being on the radio, and it's just not even
You
me.
listening?
I mean, everybody's doing it now. It used to be kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but you're still like
Jesus.
This makes you look good.
I actually
So
think think this makes us look like even more superstars.
Their studios
Yeah,
to rent
I'd agree.
is $170 an hour for a minminimum of 3 hours.
Studio's not to rent. It's
Now,
at
we
my
get
house.
that.
It's a 400 square foot, and you can put up to 10 people there.
Shout out over there.
Oh, is that the?
I
we
don't
can
know
build
what
that.
they're
I got
reading.
two of
I'm
those
guessing
over
they're
there.
reading
Anna,
the old.
why are you
the
squirming
old-
already?
Yeah, they're
Because
reading
this
the
isn't even
Facebook
the
page.
episode you're in. Is it
So
because
everything?
you feel like that these guys are going to get grilled? Is it that you want to go out with him again?
I mean, Anna, don't put it.
What is it?
Anna, don't
What?
appear on these people podcasts and don't think we're not gonna find it.
That's fair.
And so anything you do publicly on the same type of forum and stage that we pay that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. Okay. I did. I
Good
didn't realize.
news is
I didn't know that
their
was a
booking
factor.
schedule is completely open. They have nothing filled. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's-
might want
it's
to lower
on
your
Facebook
prices,
page.
Cuzzo, because Bubba Clem's gonna come in at $100 an hour and 2-hour minute.
Bubba, we'll work
Bubba,
with
we
you.
will could do this,
We'll
dude.
partner with you on that.
Come on.
You're the major partner. We'll be the junior partner. in this.
They
get the
offer-
premium package.
they
Get
give
Bubba.
you the
Again,
fully
I'm a fan.
This is all stuff that's irrelevant. That's from old information that we don't even need to comment
Yeah,
on.
you can hop ahead or whatever.
No, I can't actually because our production quality sucks.
So we gotta just wait it all
so we'll
out.
just let it. We'll just talk, man.
Okay.
Well, listen.
We don't really.
I'm glad you can jam in something with radio because you didn't jam in nothing with Anna Hummel.
Heyo.
We don't know
Fact.
Your face, Law, you jackass.
I asked. I asked first. I
Can I-
never just jammed.
Anna, can I jam it in now?
So you know what a good Me Too thing is?
Now,
You,
are these guys
you have to get
just
it to put it.
working podcasting all day?
No,
Like
I
he's gotta
think they
take a
both
lunch-
have other jobs.
They're taking a lunch break.
They're swiping right on Anna at some part on the day.
No, I didn't. I didn't meet him online.
Real life?
They're swiping right on Anna.
Through a friend.
That should be your
Actually-
that should be your new show.
actually, yes, we
swiping
did.
left
We did
because everything you do is no, no,
Mind you, that's my
no.
stand-up bit.
Anna Hummel swiping left. You swipe left in life. No, nothing's a right for us.
That's actually a good show name.
Swiping left.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
No, no, it sucks. It's bad. I hate it. No.
That is my inner monologue.
I know. Swiping left.
But when Anna
Yeah,
gets
she's
drunk,
very
she goes on a swiping spree. I think she
self-protected.
just will swipe anything that has eyeballs.
So,
And then we spend 20 minutes fixing it, and then we don't do it.
Right.
This is so fucking
Well,
confusing right now to hear my own voice talking over it, and I don't know how good this is going, in my opinion.
Why can't it pump through?
No, it can
That'll
pump
change
through.
after today.
You
Oh,
mean
yeah.
like fast forward?
Just jump ahead. Yeah.
Because it's just not set up that way. It's a soundboard. It's not exactly a.
Oh,
I'll have it.
my bad.
No, those are the same guys.
Hold on.
That video was like 2 years ago.
We're kind of proving
Hold
the
on.
point.
3 years ago.
The big-faced
That's
blonde
what I'm saying.
surfer dude.
Is on the
You're the
right.
big-faced
blonde
surfer dude.
big face.
You look like the straight. So that's not a good thing. We can let this play in the background, but I don't know how good this is going to be
How about
to
you,
hear.
you can give me what you heard.
You know, it was a lot of
big face. Look, be around little kids, and that's all you need to get roasted ever.
Yeah, just have a big face.
Yeah.
It's
No, all my features are all squinched together. I have a big head. Maybe
Yeah.
he's talking about you.
No, he's definitely talking about you. Surfer dude.
Yeah.
I don't have a big face.
You look like
So basically, you know, we get shit on for a while, but it's Bubba. Like I don't take it as anything besides Bubba firing from the hip.
Oh shit. Them
Well,
fighting words.
what? No, I'm just saying. Like, sure, he might mean it, but I don't. We're doing a show from our house. Our YouTube following sucks. Don't care. Like that's not what we're getting.
We're big on LinkedIn, man.
That's not what we're getting.
Fucking
our rocks
huge
off.
on LinkedIn, bro.
You know, but it's another solid 20 minutes of them going through everything, and it's some pretty cringeworthy shit.
It's an easy format to really. You can pick apart almost anything. You could find their best show, pause it, talk about it.
Yeah.
Or find their worst show, which it seems like they did.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah.
Listen.
Like he doesn't want anybody to know his identity. And I don't know that anybody should be wearing. I don't know that wearing a mask and being a radio host is quite the.
Oh, he's clowning on you from wearing a mask.
I'm wearing a mask.
From wearing a
Oh,
face
oh, oh.
mask.
Yeah.
In 95 style.
The COVID mask?
Yeah. Well, you saying for audio quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair. We talk about that on there.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to answer to, aren't we?
We didn't even mention we're going on their show, their uncensored show next Thursday.
Maybe
10:15.
if this doesn't go better, they might hear this and say, "Fuck those guys."
They'll do one on top of that.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Plus, what we just did was just join into an honest show that is.
Oh no, they're in too deep. They can't take it back.
NewDealShop.com. Use Bubba.
NewDealShop.com. Use promo code Bubba. There you go.
Yeah, look, we'll support it. We support their show. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny that you listen to a guy forever and he's just there's a whole podcast episode just shitting on you.
Right. I wonder what it's like for him to shit on me. Oh, that's what. That's not that great. But
no, look.
At the same time,
it's all stuff we know. Like it's not. None of this stuff is like, oh fuck, I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know I mumbled through that. I didn't know we had episodes where it just kind of sound like I'm on a quaalude.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's not. We get here.
Hey, I might want to hire these guys to take Colton's. I mean, if they could produce this kind
Okay,
of stuff.
we got a job.
Mark it at 17 minutes. Bubba, listen. I need a job, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you give me. I'll
Under
do
the
your
table?
thumbnails. Well, it's not under the table now, fucker.
Still could be. We can.
Stop talking about it.
I'm just saying, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna get shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wear a fucking
But it's not.
parka or what is it? I'm gonna wear them to the football games.
What?
Big things that you wear when you get rains. Help me.
Trench coat?
No.
What are you, Devin Klebold?
What?
What are you gonna wear?
You're thinking Brendan Dassey?
I'm thinking of the other guy.
I don't know.
No, I'm thinking of the fucking Columbine guys.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't mean that.
What?
Poncho, fuck my face.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
I think this has got you rattled.
Now it does. You know why I'm rattled? The production of it.
Of this?
This bothers me.
Oh, this episode?
Right. This
Yeah.
this bothers me that I don't have it so that I can do start and stop and that I didn't prepare better.
It's whatever.
But at the same time, I don't necessarily
Look,
want to hear this stuff.
All right. So
we just need to cut that.
Long story boring. How about this? I'll do another extrapolation. How about this? Every business, every entity any side hustle you're gonna try to do, anything that you want to do, you're gonna have criticism along the way. I'm dead on the inside from stand up. You do thousands of shows, you're gonna bomb a lot. You fail a lot. I think, and I really hope the way he read the title of that episode wasn't to say you failed upward into a failure pit or something like. You failed over into a dumpster.
No. He said promoting the brand. I think he.
I do think very. I honestly, I do think very highly of him and the show.
Seriously,
and I'm not trying to just suck him off.
I can remember 10 years ago trying to explain to people why Bubba is a genius.
Yeah,
and his ability for stream of consciousness and keeping track of he has a very specific skill set that works perfectly for what he does, and. I would people would be like, oh, really? Okay, yeah, the guy who burps in the microphone. I'm like, dude, for real, like the guy's legit, like a legend to me.
Yeah,
I still say guilty, and then
for what? I don't even remember that drop.
When Ned they'd hear like a Hispanic name and go,
look, I didn't know
guilty.
Ned was another like a dude throwing a voice until like 2 years ago. That's how dumb I am with
true.
this.
But
here's what I'm saying. Bigger picture. Let's try to keep this within the.
We love Bubba.
We do, and I love Anna as a friend.
Easy.
Clearly, that ship has sailed for me.
Well, me too. Don't worry. But we're in the studio now, yo.
So Eiffel Tower, that what?
No, I'm not even talking about her. I'm just saying, get on air.
What I'm saying
not
is,
that we did it for that reason, but it worked out nice.
I'm trying to move this Nicorette gum like a dip in my mouth and bottom lip here.
Like a dick in your mouth. Got it.
Yep.
I haven't muted.
What I'm saying is, you're a restaurant, right?
No.
If you were a restaurateur, wow, good yes anding. If you're a restaurateur, right? You have a restaurant, you're gonna get a bad review.
No.
It's. I see this. If I really want to look at this in the aggressive, optimistic way that I try to go through life a little intense. When shit like this happens, I think look. The biggest hate of all is indifference.
Yeah.
If they just didn't even bring us up and said they're not worth the time to even fill the 4 or 5 hours they do every morning or whatever.
I don't give a shit.
By the way, 4 or 5 hours every morning, fucking.
We're stretching right now. We're 25 minutes in.
I would break this down like they are too.
What are we gonna talk about?
Well, they got 4 guys in there, four mics in there.
Yeah.
There's enough to go around. What I'm saying is. You're a restaurateur. You're a small business. You're going to have people shit on you. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Get over it, right? Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You do, again, stand up. You fucking, it's almost self-mutilation at some point. You suck so bad in the beginning of stand up that you have to be delusional and go, oh, that was pretty good.
Right.
And you're terrible.
Well, not even that.
And you're not even that good.
That sucked, but I'll get better.
People coming up to me 12 years in and going, keep at it. And you're like, oh, cool.
Is that your first time?
I fucking crushed rooms. At a certain point, you know when you really... I never get off stage and I'm like, I'll fucking down dick that room. But I will go, that went pretty well. Like you can tell. That's the thing with stand-up. It's immediate feedback. Podcast's a little different, right?
Uh-huh.
So... sometimes there is room for that monotone NPR, just chill, just real cathartic. But sometimes there's not when you're getting shit on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying any kind of side hustle, anything you're trying to do, you're going to have a negative review.
Yeah. It's almost like it's not so much like, oh, you got to get through the reviews and things will get better. It's like you need to just not care about the reviews to begin with. It's not, it's like, it's a difference because you and I, we've been through some things.
But clearly we care about this a little bit.
Oh, sure. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with like caring about something that it matters to you, but it's like if you and I have a certain freedom that a lot of people don't have just because of whatever we've gone through, where it's like we go on stage, we don't give a shit. Coming off of there, like, I'll never be able to live that one down. It's we don't even fucking remember our last open mic. It's like, how'd that go? I don't know. Fine. Who gives a shit? Like,
I try to treat it like an NFL cornerback that just got burned. You just, onto the next play.
Right.
Like, you can't sit in that.
Yeah.
That's the thing with like, okay, what do we learn from this? Not all criticism's bad.
Right. Well, I mean,
the reason it kind of stings a little bit is because the production shit he's talking about, fair.
Oh well, I mean, yeah,
we hate it too.
Yeah, no, it's
we've just been lazy about doing anything about it.
Exactly.
You know?
But we don't take it personally. That's the big thing, is not taking things personally. One of them 4 agreements is don't take it personally.
What are the 4 agreements again?
4 agreements are, The first one is the last one's I'll always do my best. Don't make assumptions. Don't take things personally. And
be impeccable with your word.
Be impeccable with your word.
Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best.
So as long as you're not going around lying, and then
you're
you're
lying to yourself,
and then you come and you take things for what they are from people, and you don't try and change the story in your head going beyond that.
Which is that point of view thing.
Which is assumptions. You assume, oh, they must mean this.
Right.
And then they must mean this because they think this about me.
Right.
Where it's like, well, maybe not. Like most people, it goes
they
back
haven't thought about us.
Right. They're not thinking about us right now.
So the next segment. They haven't thought
Right.
about
Exactly. And it goes back to the stand-up where it's like, people do not, like you bomb on stage, most of the time people are done thinking about that 5 minutes later, especially an open mic night. Like that's bomb after bomb after bomb.
If you egregiously bomb, you go at someone, it doesn't work, and you talk to them afterward. I'm trying to give the business example too, because like anybody listening may want that kind of like, not advice, but parable of sorts. Like, look, you're going to fail in a business, especially one that's like B2C where you're dealing with anybody.
Yeah, individuals.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to use restaurants, because they have it kind of the toughest. Because everybody walks in, now Yelp, they have that in their back pocket. And they go,
I ordered my steak well done.
Right. And what's their POV, right?
Right.
Because they may have not said it correctly.
Yeah. I mean, that, and it goes back to all of it where it's just like, you're so much harder on yourself most of the time.
Yeah.
And really, dude, I mean, the 4 agreements, it seems so cheesy, but it's like, if you can stick to that shit, like mentally, you're going to be way better off. And I know I've shared with you how much that helped me.
Yeah.
Just because it's very freeing, where it's like, oh, if you don't go around telling lies, not like I did that before, but to keep it, conscious. And then the big change for me was don't make assumptions, don't take things personally.
You don't try to make scenarios.
Right.
Right?
Don't try and reason
she said
things
this because of this, and that means they're doing this.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you were telling me, hey, let's cool it on the war games, walking in to
Yeah.
the studio. But I don't want to walk in. I don't want to walk in and get in a chewing match with them. That'll never work.
Right. And there's no reason to do that. Like, we are fanboys and straight up like,
it'd be fun.
I'm going to hear what, but
they don't know us really.
Yeah, but.
And we don't know them really.
Exactly.
And you ever walk into a situation like,
coming in hot and you shouldn't
fantasy football draft and everybody's chewing on each other and you try to get in that you don't know anybody there, or some kind of party, something like a bachelor party is the best example.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
All these other guys have these inside jokes and they're chewing on each other and you try to like get in that and you're like, whoops, overstep my boundary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of those going around.
The thing we haven't really been doing, and that we know it, and we've said it on the podcast, is the 4th one is always do your best. We're probably not doing our best, but we'll get there.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think we're doing the best with what we got. Studio ain't great. We know it, but we're still doing it.
Yeah.
We're still relatively consistent.
Yeah. And look, we're going to put Bubba the Sponge in this, and Bubba Army in the headline.
Thanks
of this.
for being a guest, Bubba. You ate up most of the time on here. It's your voice. They'll get
this will be fun when they
YouTube
pick this apart.
Right. When they pull it
now
down.
We have to do another
copyright.
episode. Yeah. Oh, yeah. we didn't even think about that part.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
Well, we have 0 views on YouTube, so I don't think we're going to get pulled down for anything. Look, I think this is more about taking criticism and just trying to take it like we talked with Jocko Willenick.
Yeah, good.
So, every bad, there's a good.
I mean, mind you, if you go in and listen to that podcast that Bubba did with Anna, Law and I look like complete douches.
We do?
Well, I do, for sure. Well, I feel like I do. You do. You definitely do.
I don't care.
And I don't care either. That's the point.
I don't need to replay it.
That's the point, is that like, okay. Like, fine.
What douchey things do we do? What did they pick out?
No, well,
now
I mean, she's reading messages about like me saying, "Hey, you want to go out and stuff?" And it's like, "Oh, okay." Oh. And you were saying how it's like, I don't want to hear that from anybody. I don't care if they're talking
I don't
about
want
me
to hear
or
any
not.
of my friends spit game.
And I don't
'cause
either.
I don't want my shit to. I don't.
You don't want me to steal all your good lines.
God, yeah, like, can I make out with you? Like,
You want to make out?
I had to. There had to have been something going on for me to do that. I didn't just do it like I was like autistic.
We weren't there.
I mean,
That's between
I
you
may have
and
not
Anna.
been there, apparently. But I'm saying, look, I love her as a friend. We started talking again after she lost her gig, and I was just curious what happened. I love hearing radio. Just like I like hearing comic gossip, I like hearing radio gossip too, because it's all just high school.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It lets you take a step back. Fun stuff.
And the Bubba Army, I think I love them too. After chatting with them on Twitch,
Dude, I am Bubba Army, man.
I jumped in and they were like, "Oh, this is the guy she's talking about right now." I was like, "There's 500 people in the chat or something like that."
Right? Yeah.
It's fun, and I just answered their shit and tried to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were on the Twitch show today. If we didn't say that.
And I love
Nice and
Lummy.
awkward.
I love Lummy as their executive producer with the Anna show.
Yeah.
Anna show, excuse me.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part is saying Anna, not Anna.
I don't think I said Anna once. I think I said Anna every time.
You're impeccable with your word.
Number one.
You don't take anything personally.
Nope.
You don't make assumptions.
Nope.
And you always try your best.
I always try my best.
Well, that's another sloppy episode.
All right, cool. I think it went good. We'll see
What
you
about
guys
my
on
sweat
Thursday.
equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity.